Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you the ways of how I keep my Instagram looking pleasing to the eye. So I've gotten a lot of requests to do like a video like this, and I wasn't going to do one because I don't really know exactly how to explain it, but I'm going to try my best. There was a little bit of time where my Instagram looked so bad and there was no theme, and it was hard. It was awful. And I don't want to think about that point in my life. And so people ask me like how to take good Instagram pictures, how to like keep like a theme looking nice on Instagram or whatever. And so I am now here to just kind of share the ways of how I keep my Instagram together. So pretty much the number one thing I would say is to keep all of like the coloring of your pictures the same. That's pleasing to the eye, whether it's like literally all the same color, or if you want to keep all of your pictures really, really saturated and really bright, or like really non-saturated and dark. Like, you have to keep like the same sort of tone in every single one of your pictures for them to look pleasing to the eye all next to one another. I've gone through a lot of different like color things if you look at my Instagram, but I find it easiest to keep a theme up when you're using kind of lighter pictures. A lot of my themes, and my theme right now, it's white based. Like, it's based off of white. I try to have like a white background. Also, it's based off of light blues and greens because that's like outdoors. And so that's easy to like incorporate pictures into your Instagram. So when you're taking pictures, it's easier because you can just go right outside and you know that the picture you're going to take is going to match your theme, because your theme is like light blue from the sky and greens from like any grass, trees, whatever around you. Also, I like to base mine on white because I like the way that white looks. I think it's very clean. I think looks very good. My room has white walls, so that's easy, and I think it's pretty easy to find. Like, if you want to take a picture, like a white wall is usually like kind of where you want to go. At least that's where I want to go. So taking pictures, you have to think about location and like the tones of what's around you. Every single time you take a picture, you want it to have white in it, blue in it, or green in it, or whatever color you're going for. Because I remember one summer my theme was like red, yellow, brownish kind of. So like every single time I took a picture, like I made sure I had some yellow tones in there, some red tones in there. And then again, it works well with brown because that's an earth tone, so you can just go outside and like take a picture with something brown in it. Whatever color scheme you're going for, I would make sure whenever you take a picture that is like the basis. What I do is, say I'm taking a selfie and I want to post a selfie. I will take a selfie. I have a window right here in front of me. I'll stand in front of this window, take a picture, and it'll match my theme because my background, as you can see, my room already has like a white and green kind of tone here. I know that if I stand here and take a selfie, it'll match my Instagram theme. It's all about really thinking about where you're taking your picture. That being said, you're gonna have to edit every single picture kind of the same so they all look the same to your eye. So you can pick whatever filter you want, but what I suggest is keeping the same filter on each post. So once you take pictures, you know, not every single picture is gonna have the same exact lighting or the same exact like whatever. So that means once you put the filter on, it might look a little funky, so you have to like go into an editing software and change like the brightness, the contrast, whatever. I use VSCO. I think VSCO is really easy to edit pictures with, and it's free. What I do is I put the same filter on every single post, and then I edit like the brightness and stuff so they all kind of have the same vibe. The filter I'm using right now is A5, I believe. It's A5 or A6. It's one of those. It works really well because it makes my pictures really bright, but yet have a lot of contrast. So what I actually suggest is that you can have different photo folders in your phone. What I suggest doing is creating a new folder with every single one of the Instagram pictures you want to upload, and put them in that folder in the order you want to post. And you can set up a grid like so it looks like, so you can envision what your Instagram is gonna look like before you actually post the picture. Does that make sense? You can check if the picture matches your theme, and if it doesn't, say it's a little dark, then you can go back into editing and lighten it up if you need to. Posting videos on Instagram is really tricky because it's really hard to find like a good filter for it to match, because personally I don't pay for VSCO filters for videos. I don't want to pay for it, so I use the Instagram filters, and so that means I'm kind of only left with black and white because the Instagram filters suck. And so another thing that's really good is if you have like a theme that's white based, black and white pictures will fit right in. So you can post, because you know some pictures just don't look good in color, so you can post in black and white. And then videos, again, like every single video I post is usually in black and white, because videos you don't have control of like the lighting and the contrast that you do in pictures. So I can tell you guys how I take my pictures as well, because that is requested. So that was like a quick overview of like how to keep a theme together, and now I'll like go more in depth with pictures. So to take selfies, you need like good lighting. It's all about lighting, truly. Usually I would take selfies in the daytime, in front of a window where the light is coming in. You want to be like backlit, if that's what it's called. Like you don't want like everything around you to be white. That wouldn't be good. Like here's an example. This is not good. And right now I'm in front of a window and it's good. Just want to take pictures in front of a window, daytime, or even like outside, because that's like outside lighting, so it's good. For full body pictures, it's hard to find good poses. So if you're taking a mirror selfie, what I suggest is like angling your body to the side and like putting like a hand on the hip or something. I'll insert pictures of mirror selfies that I have taken that I think look good. What I noticed too is really well is to like kind of, so angle yourself to the side, right? You can put a hand on the hip or like on your leg, and it's really good to like stick your hips out rather than like, because a lot of people like stick their butt out in pictures to make their butt look bigger, but I personally don't think that that looks like great. Of course, I'm not saying you have to do everything. I'm saying like anyone can post whatever they want to post. It's like their social media. Like, let me show you an example. So sorry the lighting is so bad again because I'm backlit. But so a lot of people like think that they should like go like this for pictures or like something like that, like stick out their butt. I don't think that that's the way to go. So what I say is angle yourself a little bit to the side. That's like I feel like everyone looks good from this angle, right? The front leg, I always try to stick it out in pictures. And then I'm going to put my hand on my hip. And you can add a little cute like shoulder, because this, it looks fine, but you know, this adds a little something. And so what I find is if you stick your hips out like a little bit like this, then it adds like a little dimension to your body, and go like this. That looks good. And you can like bend your front leg. Yeah, but you get what I mean. And so then when you're standing head on for pictures, like say if someone's taking a picture of you, what I do is I put one leg forward and then I kind of sit into the opposite hip. And you can put like a hand on the hip or like on the leg, like say, usually if I'm posing and I have this leg out, I'll put the same hand on and I'll do something like this or like this. This seems like pretty natural to me. This is like a good stance for a photo. And I'm telling you guys, this is a game changer for when someone is taking a picture of you. Don't have them take it from straight on. Don't have them taken from above, first of all, but I feel like that's common knowledge. Never take a picture from above. At least on me, that's never looked good. A lot of people, like, they'll just, like, hold the phone like this and then just take pictures head on. That's not the way to do it, baby. That's not the way to do it. Have them crouch on the ground and get, like, down and up, because it makes your legs look extremely long, which is like really good for photos, and it makes it, I don't know, it's just like the angle changes everything. So what I do is I literally crouch on the ground and like get from down up. I'll show you some examples I'm telling you, that literally changes everything. It makes the picture look so good. So when you're taking a selfie, don't take it from above. Again, that doesn't look good. So usually when I'm taking a selfie, I do it straight on. And you can just like, I'd say just like work with the camera. And then also something that spices up a selfie, if you will, putting your hand in there, doing something with your hand, like that adds a little something, like it makes the picture more interesting. You don't have to do anything I told you in this video, because you can do whatever you want, because you can post whatever you want. There's not a correct way to do Instagram. Like, your Instagram is your Instagram, and you can do whatever you want with it. This video was highly requested, and so I just am telling people what I do for my Instagram. So maybe, because people said they wanted help with their Instagram, maybe hopefully this helped you. I'm really bad at explaining stuff, and I didn't like know if this, because I wasn't even gonna make this in the first place because I didn't even know what to say, but because I usually just like take a picture and then post it. But I'll insert like a screen recording of me editing like some pictures to make them like look the same. Long story short, I hope this helped you with like editing and stuff like that, and like keeping like a cleaned up Instagram. If a picture just doesn't match my feed, I just don't post it, or I post it on my Instagram story. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.